Welcome everybody to My Bike Thing, your destination to begin your indoor cycling adventures. So hop on your bike and get ready for this fantastic 30-minute workout. Please hit that like and subscribe button because we're going to be releasing these videos as often as we can, hopefully once a week. Welcome to Workout Wednesday. We are currently riding through California. We are in the North Bay, and we've just gone through Valley Ford, and we're heading to Bodega Bay. So let's start getting those legs moving and start spinning it up. All right. So this 30-minute workout, this is going to be a nice test of stamina, good endurance, nice climbs. You're going to get your heart rate up. It's a nice hilly interval workout. And we're going to start by taking a look at that dashboard on the bottom left there. You see we're spinning at a cadence of about 100 RPM. So let's warm it up, put it in your easy gear, and get that leg speed up. I'm at 90. I gotta bring it up here. 100 RPM. Let's go. So we are on Highway 1 heading north. Bodega Bay is about 8 miles in front of us. The hills are beautiful green. This is filmed in probably November when everything is green after the rains. It's real pretty. The weather is cool, especially when we get towards the coast, bringing that cadence down. And now, if you notice, the resistance is going up for this climb. So what I want you to focus on here now is that cadence at 85 RPM. Resistance, we're at a 5 out of 10 on your spin bike. If you look to the right, that lower number, 5.4, back to a 5. That is our resistance. And down to a 4 as we're coming over the top of the hill. Cadence about 90 RPM. Bringing that resistance down, coming down, cadence up, 100 RPM. Flattening out, had a little resistance, 80 RPM. And the next climb, adding more resistance, cadence at 80 RPM, 85, adding more resistance, 6 out of 10. 75 RPM. Good. Add more resistance. Getting steeper. 8 out of 10 here. Feeling it on the legs. 70 RPM. Nice climb here. Look at that graph. The very top graph. That's our hill profile. You can see that we're climbing. We got lots more to go. Then we got a nice, fast descent, but we're not going to take it easy. We're going to keep those cadences up nice and high. On the right hand side of the screen, we're at 8 out of 10 resistance. And those numbers above that, if you're on your bike and trainer and you're shifting gears to add and subtract resistance, that'll tell you what gear should simulate the climb and the resistance during the ride. So it's showing a 52.8, 52.9, full 52, 10 out of 10. We're in our hardest gear. So that 10 at the very top, it's a little blurred out. That says a 10. That means you're in your hardest gear in the back. Now a 9, so make it one easier in the back. And that 52 is your big ring up front. So let's shift. Make sure you're in your big ring up front. Bringing that resistance down a little bit to a 52.6. And now a 42 small ring up front. Take some weight off your legs. Let that resistance come down. Bringing down that heart rate. As we're at 90% here, we're working. So that 42, small ring up front, 3, 2, 1 in the back, easiest gear in the back, pedaling a cadence of about 85 RPM, heart rate at 88%, bringing that cadence up. So pedal a little faster. Coming down the hill, bringing that speed of the bike up. There's our sag wagon. We're gonna coast here, take a short little break.
Pull over somewhere.
And we'll get up those next hills. Take a drink. The California hills don't give you any breaks. There are no warm-ups or warm-downs. It's just hill after hill. Okay, let's go. Start pedaling and add some resistance. We're at a 7 in the back, big ring up front, feeling this hill. Now those two people, that's Adam and me. Adam helped come out and help me make this video because there's a full length version at cyclingvideosonline.com, and this full ride is about an hour and a half adding resistance, and starts from Marshall, California, and then ends in Bodega Bay, and it's a part of a multi-part workout series that covers the Bay Area and its back roads. Super pretty, very challenging. Bringing that resistance down, small ring at front, chain in the middle of your cassette, pedaling at 80 RPM, a little easier gear. Heart rate's at 88%. I'm right there with you. We're working. Let's go. A little easier gear. Bringing that cadence up. Bringing it down. 2 out of 10. Cadence is nice and high. Almost 100. Getting ready for that next hill. So this hour and a half series covers a lot of beautiful ground here in California, Northern California. Adding resistance. And Adam and I put together a pretty cool training narrative on how to really utilize power meters in your training program. Big ring. And we talk a lot about different power meters and also, why it's so important to know the power that you're producing. So those full workouts are at cyclingvideosonline.com. Workout Wednesdays are also there. Full-length videos, walking videos, exercise videos, all on that website. Good, we're suffering. California, these hills are steep. They don't have the the same grade limitations that you have in states that snow. So you're gonna find climbs out here easily pitching up to 15% or more. And so, yeah, these guys, the cyclists out here, are really powerful and strong. They're used to these high intensity intervals. Used to the steep climbs. So I love working these into my training. Because out here in Colorado, we don't see these profiles. We got the mountains, which are steep, and they go on forever. But the grades really don't go much more than 5%, 6%. I think 7% is about the most you see. Trimming off that resistance, getting close to the top of this climb. We got another big one ahead. Watch your heart rate. We're at 88%. Pedaling at 70 RPM. Dropping that resistance. Letting that heart rate settle into the mid to high 80s. A little easier gear. So yeah, California with the low elevations near the ocean, the steep climbs. That's why this place is famous training grounds for professional cyclists. Not only are they strong, big muscle belly in the legs, they also have incredible cardiovascular strength and efficiency from all the hill intervals out here. Another state that I found very challenging was Wisconsin for the same reason. Bring that cadence up, 95. Good. Keep that bike speed up. As we're getting closer to the coast, see those clouds. Those are settled over the coast, the ocean coast, and those bring in a lot of cool air. So there's probably a 10-degree difference between inland, where we're at here, to when we pitch over that last climb. That temperature really drops. And we're fighting to stay warm. And also the winds always pick up, and we always have a headwind here. Big ring, grinding away, 80 RPM. Feeling the hill on the legs, feeling positive pressure, nice downward push. Feeling it get a little steeper here, add a little more resistance. Letting that heart rate come right back up. Feeling the hill. Good job, let's go. And bringing it down just a bit. Small ring. 90 RPM. Heart rate, 88%. Right there with you. Let's keep fighting. One more climb. And then we got the nice long descent. But it's a fast descent, you know. One of the things about California is the traffic, the impatient traffic, narrow roads, adding resistance, big ring, and these guys go fast. So on the way down, we want to keep our speed up as much as possible. So we got to fight for it, despite the nasty headwind, Pacific headwind. We're going to fight for that speed. As you can see from the graphics, the heart rate intensity actually goes up once we get over the top. Not quite as much resistance on the legs, but that cadence is going to be high. We're going to keep that speed up, and that heart rate at this stage of the game is going to level out right around 92% of your max. And you're going to feel this little workout when you're done. You see those two white lines splitting the graph. Our position is right in between those two white lines. And you can see this is the top of the hill. As you can also see, the middle graph, which is our effort profile, that shows our heart rate is basically steady high until we get to Bodega Bay. And the very lowest graph is our power profile. So you'll see a very consistent power, no spikes, no sprints. These forests get real dark, and the camera kind of struggles to keep up. Take a drink because you got a big effort here. All right, and get that cadence up nice and high, 100 RPM. We're in a low gear, bringing it up just a little bit, keeping that cadence up. Speed, going about 30, trying to keep our speed up. Heart rate, mid 80s. Good job, let's go. Add a little resistance. Feeling that wind. Good. You should be sweating. Heart rate's coming back up, almost 90%. Adding more resistance and then bringing it down. These little pitches, we're powering over them, trying not to lose speed on these pitches, trying to keep it up, our speed up, fighting the headwind, pushing forward, eyes forward, head up, don't let your head drop. Keep that cadence high. Keep your knees tight to the bar, elbows slightly bent. I want you to be a machine here. Focus. We'll be there before you know it. And you can go on with your day. Use this opportunity to struggle. Add resistance for this pitch. Bring resistance off. Cadence right back up to 100. Watch your heart rate. Don't let it get too high. Stay under 95. Don't blow up. Last push to the finish line. Let's go. You see that RPE at 7, it's going up, means our effort, we're feeling 70% of a sprint effort should be painful. 7 out of 10. And coming down, RPE's coming down, bringing it down. Resistance off. 4 out of 10. Legs are feeling pretty good here. Nice high cadence. Heart rate, not giving us a break. Little break on the legs. Hear that wind blowing. This coast here, pretty much always windy. And on a hot day, it's nice. But the temperature will get from 80 at times to about 60. And it's actually cold. If you've been sweating, then you know you're near the coast. Should start getting really cold. Barely a shoulder here, so just keep that speed up. Keep powering it. Come on. Almost there. Cadence about 100. Heart rate's 90%. I'm right with you. Come on. It hurts. Hurts go good. Good job. Traffic slows down ahead, so can we. We're only going 22 here, 22 miles an hour. That wind is getting so strong, and we're fighting for that speed. Here's a little pitch here. Add some resistance. And a little more. Cadence around 95. A little bit more resistance. Cadence at 90. Keep going. Almost up. Come on. Fight for it. Let's go. Not done yet. What else are you going to do all day? Come on. Push it. The trees are so pretty. Almost there. Wait to drink. Keep pushing. Little descent here. Take off a little resistance. Good. So, I encourage you guys, come check out cyclingvideosonline.com for hundreds of hours of these videos all over the world. Some of the most beautiful scenic places I've been are all on video with the duplicated efforts from the ride, and these aren't easy. But please comment, leave me some feedback, let me know what you want, what you like, what you don't like, where you'd like to go next, where would you like to see a bike ride. I'd love to go to North Korea, but that recommendation probably won't happen. All right, big ring, last climb, pedaling over it. Let's go. 80 RPM. Whew. Drop that ring down to a small up front. 4 out of 10 on the resistance. 90 RPM. And bring that resistance down. Here's the speed limit change. You can see there's no shoulder, and can't ride in the bushes. And easiest gear. Good, and let's warm it down. Nice job. Go ahead and soft pedal. Let your heart rate come down before you get off the bike. Take it easy here. We're gonna pull into the Tides, I believe. It's a seafood place here on Bodega Bay. There's another ride after this. It's called the Russian River Race. It's part of the San Francisco Backroads Collection, where we pick up the ride here in Bodega and ride all the way out to Windsor with a group of cyclists, and they're kind of they're a amateur racing group. So it's fun, it's fast, it's difficult, but at the same time, it's really pretty. Explore the coast, and then explore the Russian River through the wineries. Really pretty. All right. Thanks for joining me at Workout Wednesday. We'll see you next time. We'll see ya. Peace.